Hey, what's up, humans? Welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. This is episode 2. In the last episode, we got out of the trailer park and then we helped some lady who I had to heavily censor and give to trauma team who came out with guns. Don't expect them to come out with guns. And then I finally made it to my apartment afterward. So, we are going to continue today, but I think that today is going to be a pretty chill episode. I think what I want to do, anyway, is to go explore Night City. Never really got that chance. So I think... Oh, Dick and Whiskey. Why is everyone set up as guests? I did open up this window and I saw mac and cheeses. And I thought that was awesome. But I think first things first. Oh, I have a secret stash. Whoa. Okay. Open stash. This is all in storage. I got pistols and I got shotties. These are both Novas. Just that they're different colors. These are both Lexingtons, but they're different. I don't know how much I can carry. Let's transfer. That's 10 to 12. 11 to 13. Transfer. 11 to 13. All right. We got chemical and electrical damage. So I'm going to put away the electrical damage. This is also a Lexington. And the Nova. But yeah, we're going to keep the shotgun and that pistol. Of course, it doesn't do as much damage as a shotgun. Weapon 1. Boy, don't we look swell. I don't have anything. Now we leveled up, so we have a perk. We're gonna put our first point into mechanic, which gain more components when disassembling. I imagine attribute points. Go with reflexes. Alright, we got all kinds of stuff to go into. And when we're in here, we only have one. Some of these have multiple. Well, upwards of 3, I should say. Some of these we will already have. Oh, no. Never mind. Alright. You gotta stop climbing on everything. Gonna cut that out. I didn't realize I'd be naked. Mega Medicine. Scam alert. You've been attacked. We've read all that before. I'll take some vodka and some real water and brain dances. New release brain dances. What's up, BD maniacs? Hunger for a new emo rush? Then check out the latest word from the freshest BDs on the market. Foreign body. The body is everything. There is nothing else. It is you, but it is also just a tool for your mind to interact with the world. But what would happen if this tool tried to live in its own life? What if it tried to kill you? Though not a particularly original addition to the thriller genre, this brain dance featuring Luke Polar is still a solid experiential ride. The fear of disobedient implants has been around since pirates were walking around on peg legs. Well, maybe not that long. As a result, the trope has been pervasive in film. Brain dance and urban legend alike. Still, Foreign Body borrows some of the genre's best elements while still incorporating just enough new stuff to the mix to keep it interesting. After all, it is not every day you see the world from the perspective of a sentient arm. Maxwell's Rehab. This brain dance season has been chock full of horror, but this one stands out from the rest. The always phenomenal Maxwell Ramirez is pushed to the brink of cyberpsychosis so we can relive his return to normalcy. The title offers a tone of optimism, but don't let that fool you. You will relive Maxwell's slip into psychosis, the heartbreak of his wife, and the gradual reintegration into a world that is now far different from how he left it. This BD is a must relive of the season, but it's not for the faint of heart. Badlands Raid. At last, a BD for those looking for something a little lighter. Badlands Raid is a remake of the 2023 classic. Is there a movie called Badlands Raid coming? Which is an innovative tour de force of the time. For those of you unfamiliar, the plot revolves around an ordinary, boring guy who accidentally gets tangled up in a nomad ambush on a Zeta Tech convoy. I won't spoil it because even though the main plot hasn't changed in 54 years, most people these days probably don't know the ending. What I will say is this. The remake's creators have introduced a few modern twists into the story that should make for a pleasant surprise to classic lovers and newbies alike. Well, alright. Sit down and look this direction. Let's turn on the TV.
Welcome to N54 News. I'm Jillian Jordan, and this is the latest from around the world. The lunar Rinskaya uranium mine collapse that occurred just outside Novosibirsk in southern Siberia has concluded with a happy ending. As you recall,
Like, nope, I would rather have the couch around here, looking at the TV. Like back there, looking at the TV. Let's rest. You gotta go to bed, don't look at his tallywhacker.
Whoa, V! You get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
Think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Dunno, neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling, my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Yeah, throw in some threads, meet me downstairs.
One thing I just noticed is why it says shower and then toilet. Like, I don't fucking know what this is. He said throw in some threads, that's not it. I got a ball cap now, I can wear a ball cap. I see. Where is... Can I not take that out? Don't go naked. No, I think I'm fine there. I've thrown on threads.
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
This is open now. Didn't I just talk to you? So I'm going to talk to you. Then I'm just going to immediately send you a text. So? You got a lot of shit. Just don't know how much I can hold. Verticality.
What now?
Just trying to read your tablet. We're exploring. Because we're explorers. I think you did it wrong. And you didn't go all the way. Totally did that wrong. What's up, everyone? What you doing? There's trash. Rent's paid. Interesting. It's mighty dystopian of you. Hey, their rent's paid. So let's see. Are the police officers down there looking for someone who hasn't paid their rent?
Hey, I know you got food. Give me some.
Food? I mean, what's food?
Got another dry, sun-filled week coming your way, Night City. But soak in that sun while you can.
As I suspected.
Prepare for cooler conditions as we head into the weekend.
Rent is not paid in apartment 0715. That's why the police are here. My rent is paid. Okay, well, you know what's awesome? The person that was standing there is no longer standing there. Alright. enjoying the weather? The dystopian weather? Eviction notice. What do we got down here? You sell stuff? No? Live life like you were homeless. He's got 2 vinyl records. Hopefully they're good. Oh yeah, so keep referencing 2023 like something's happening here. That person just disappeared through the wall. This game isn't exactly optimized.
Shit, come on!
You have to put in money. What's this? Vending machine guns? There's like, hey, yes, please kill yourself.
We're playing tonight, man. Like I forgot. Game's the only reason I got out of bed in the morning, shoot. We win tonight? We're going somewhere that will really get you up.
Incredible lighting. Can I have some food, please?
Yes, I know what you. Worst thing is about this place. The crowds? No, the fucking smell. True. Sweet it is.
I'd like what's in your walk.
Show you could boil shit in piss and it still smelled better than this fucking dump.
There's more smells than shit and piss here. Budget arms. When you're on a budget, but just need to shoot something. Pick sockets and how to protect your data. The top 3 ways to keep your shards slotted and secured. Are you reading this on the street, in a store, in the metro? When was the last time you checked your neural sockets? The pick socket plague is worse than it's ever been. The NCPD received hundreds of complaints in their last cycle from residents who reported having shards stolen from their neural sockets. How can you protect yourself? We've got you covered. Thefts largely go uninvestigated due to the police prioritization of violent crime, which has left pick sockets feeling increasingly bold. Exploits used to hack our neuralware are widely available on the black market, so many thieves have shifted focus from our pockets to our sockets. One brief moment of inattention and your private information is flying from your neck into someone's sticky fingers. The NCPD admits tracking such thieves is difficult and a waste of resources, which is why we're here to help keep your info safe with 3 options to suit any budget. First option, change your settings to ensure you receive notifications anytime a shard is removed from a neural port. Unfortunately, this approach leads to a high number of false positives when you're fiddling with your own neuralware. Number 2, invest in new sockets. Several new models on the market already have built-in safety and authorization measures to keep shards locked in tight. But if you're pinching every any, I'm supposed to say every any? Well, it is $0. Or whatever the fuck it is. This solution could break the bank. Number 3, duct tape. Slap on a square of that and those shards aren't going anywhere. On a budget, bad with tech, no regard for style, then this is the option for you. Duct tape! What do y'all sell here? This guy's on drugs.
Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two? What do you say?
I don't walk in text. Does it count if you're a machine now? How about this? I don't want it. I'm just a man. A very small man. On a mission. He's on a mission. Not get anything in there. So we can go anywhere, right? This apartment has paid their rent. Leave them alone.
Oh, hey there.
There's not much stuff out here. Probably been scavenged by everyone.
Burst after every shot now.
Second Amendment.
Let's have a look.
So rude. Tanto? I have no money. Are these vinyls? How much is this stuff? 1100? I have a mask? Sell. I'm wearing that one. We ain't even getting close. Got a gun range. Oh god. No one will recognize me. Thanks, I'll take all of your ammunition. Said all of your ammunition.
I mean, listen, I thought about it. They all wear these geometric patterns.
Hey there!
Subtle.
No, you're not going to ask me for money? Okay.
Usually monochrome or like 2-3
I respect that.
Leave now, you break my heart.
That's what the
It's going to be a lot of exploring if it's all like this.
When danger lurks, will be there. Sign up for our platinum plan today. Because you're like
Y'all got any goods?
9999 Trump team. Don't forget, you're worth it.
Satisfy your instincts.
Feeling tired?
Mac and cheeses. Studying this?
Hey, wait, don't go.
Eviction, rent's paid. Not a lot going on over here and wherever the fuck we are.
Leave now, you break my heart.
Got another dry, sun-filled week coming your way, night
What do you want? What? Collect your gun from Wilson.
Let's have a look.
Where's my gun? Is this it? It costs no money. Oh, these are expensive. These are for crafting weapons.
Thanks a lot.
I got my gun. Can't go down now. Just making sure.
Hey, wait, don't go.
Some pants you got there.
When danger lurks, Trump team will be there. Sign up for our platinum plan.
No other way to go down. Alright, fine.
The event specialist. Those with respiratory issues are advised to remain.
Don't rub me.
No consequences for running into people.
It's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program will also include musical performances by biwa virtuosos and theatrical performances in the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation. And, in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the Dashi Parade. From all of us at WNS News, we wish you a safe and fun Matsuri.
This looks like shit. Do you people sell stuff? Can I buy stuff? Can you talk? Anything at all? I'll take that. That's where I gotta meet Jackie. First, we read The Flowers of Silence, a biography of Hanako Arasaka. If I had written this biography on the basis of publicly available material, there would be two sides of this story, not to mention the foreword, afterword, and the acknowledgments. Everyone knows that Hanako Arasaka is a very private individual. Everyone has heard about the tragic death of the last reporter who attempted to pen her life's story. 10 shots to the back. Suicide, according to the police. That's why when my publisher asked me to write this book, I had to politely decline. Then when I saw the advance they were offering me, I started to reconsider. And finally, when I discovered that Arasaka's PR department had given its stamp of approval to interview numerous members of Hanako's entourage, I was on the next flight to Tokyo. Soon enough, however, I lost my original enthusiasm. The people Arasaka sent to me to be interviewed repeated the same answers to all questions, clearly memorized by heart. After a month's worth of research, all I had was, Hanako Arasaka is the daughter of Saburo Arasaka from his third wife, Michiko. She was born in 1999 in Tokyo and has only left the city 5 times in her life. Living a cloistered lifestyle, she never fulfilled any important role in the family business. She is very close to Yorinobu Arasaka, the black sheep in the family. I was ready to give up when in the archives of a local TV station I found a recording of the opening of an Arasaka branch in Fukuoka, graced by the presence of none other than Hanako herself. She played the piano, Debussy's Reverie. Why that piece? Why play a dreamy, introspective song while surrounded by stoic Japanese businessmen? Her golden fingers caressed the keys. I was memorized. Tears rolled down my cheeks as I listened. That's when I knew I had to finish this book. I had to meet this enigmatic woman and find out who Hanako Arasaka really was. Seems like there's going to be a lot of reading in this game, so prepare yourselves for that. We do not skip reading day. Why does that look like an Amazon package? This is wrong. It's 1:10 p.m. on the Pacific side, and it says that.
it. Except there's no mention of me telling you to delta the fuck out of there.
Sure do drop a bunch of F-bombs.
Cyber psycho.
I'll take your ashtray if you're not using it. What's this? NCPD scanner hustles. The NCPD will pay you to help fight crime. Gigs. Fixers will contact you when you approach a gigs location. Fixers. These intermediaries will inform you about local gigs available. Word. Ah, yes. Reading. Healthcare and traffic safety. Trauma team leads the way. Second-rate equipment under trained medical professionals and high death rates. This is the best Night City's public emergency services have to offer. In addition to poor performance metrics, so too has their public image suffered. Scandals involving city EMTs colluding with scavengers have gone from rare to commonplace. Recent cuts in municipal healthcare spending have led to the outright collapse of a medical system that already underperformed by most standards in the developed world. Ironically, this so-called reform resulted in a greater drain of doctors, nurses, paramedics, and dispatchers from the public sector. Where quality healthcare was spotty before, now, too, is even calling the emergency hotline. Should you be among the lucky to reach a dispatcher, expect more than a half hour for an ambulance to arrive. And should you not bleed out before reaching the hospital, you're even less likely to find an available bed. Recent data show a survival rate for traffic accidents in Night City at a meager 17%. For comparison, the average survival rate for traffic accidents across all trauma team policies is 91%. Response time is guaranteed to never exceed 3 minutes. Heaven on earth? Heaven on earth? No. The minimum we all deserve. Something to keep in mind as you plan your personal budget. Purchase Trauma Team's platinum level coverage for the cost of gold and safeguard your life today. Limited time offer. Trauma Team comes down with guns. You're doing it again. Doing it wrong again. This guy's not having a good time. And look at all this.
Man of the hour. Sheesh, took you long enough. Worked up an appetite, just waiting.
Yeah?
Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
Dexter Deshawn? What's the latest spec on him? I know you got info to spill.
He's been off the grid for about 2 years. Word on the street was he took a little vacay.
2 years? That's exile, not a vacation. What was he up to?
Guessing he shoved pizzas in his mouth while jerking off to hardcore virtues. Important thing is he's back. Needs a fresh crew, and he found us.
I want some food, damn it.
How'd you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me. 'Cause come on, ain't nobody who can resist this. Am I right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say. So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but his whole deal, he's riding on you now, is he?
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Oh, Dex says he needs to check you, talk to you. Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our, dust-up with the scabs.
I don't want my car anymore.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
I can call vehicles. I don't have a choice.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
What's wrong with the headlights? Is that my car?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
That is my car. Hey, what the hell? I have offset headlights, damn it. What did you do to my car?
First stop. Ripper Duck and Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate.
Yeah, I watched you eat.
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Misty.
You
don't say.
Oh, that still
So
freaks me out.
sweet. Really gets me, you know?
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Just driving here. I'm merging. Help. That means your help. Okay. Drive. Don't kill us, car. Turn signal, V. Come on. Real driving isn't this hard. Turn signal, V. Drive, damn it. You have to park on the sidewalk. That's how we did it in Grand Theft Auto. That's how we will do it in this game, I guess.
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex is
Are we
cooking
going
up
to
for
Jack
us.
and Coke? Barely illegal. El Guapo. Let me in. What's in here? What are y'all doing? Wait, nope. Don't tell me. What's this? Hey, we got masks. I got a mask. What are you? You the muscle, huh? Y'all the muscle around here? Excuse me while I loot your shit. what was that? You gotta throw away your trash, everyone. It's raining! There ain't nothing in there. Yeah, this thing was saying something. Oh, we have fast travel locations. Interesting. I'm sorry, but why do I hear stuff coming out of my controller? It's a hostile situation. Get out of here! I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if you're in VR or if you're actually tripping balls. Like, I don't want to be in the middle of a firefight. No, thank you. So what you guys got here? Got a bunch of stuff going on. So that Dexter must be the guy that you, one of you down in the comments was talking about when it comes to a mission of his where there is something on the roof. And I think I've heard one of my friends say that as well. So it must be true, right? I'm sure we won't miss it. I tend to be pretty thorough here, even though I'm not walking towards my destination at all. Making sure y'all ain't holding out on me. That would be holding out on me. I'll have to hurry, dev car. Fuck off. Hey man. Nope, those are mine now. You can't have it. Don't pay on me. He's paying on me.
Why? Why?
You're paying on me. Not cool, dude. I'm pretty lost. Got anything to read? Read. I don't see any icons. Oh, she's not happy. I'm like, what? She's getting very upset that I was slow walking.
Don't make trouble. Be trouble. Whether smoke this far.
He's eating the burger. Oh, there's people freaking out behind him. Diner.
Down in Mexico, both cunts jacked me up and the other guys together, huh? Linked up like...
Yeah, that'll happen.
No, you're feeding me scuff and you know it. A third-gen Karoshi with first-gen muscles? You're just asking for a full cis meltdown. Exactly the setup I got.
Weird.
Doesn't sound good. You using those smog filters?
Nah, not this one.
All right, all right. Ripper Doc. Drinking too much. I've managed to wander pretty far away from it.
For your eyes do not belong to you, or rather, not only to you. Do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes cameras are all around us, even within us? Your joy, your courage, your life, for them it is all mere spectacle!
Come in. I want to see some strippers. Sorry, Jack. Went through the wrong door.
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
Doctor...
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
I've actually got to read this.
You look pleased.
The world as will and idea. But besides all this, death is the great opportunity no longer to be I. To him who uses it during life, the will of man is without freedom. His action takes place with necessity upon the basis of his unalterable character in the chain of motives. But everyone remembers much that he has done, and on account of which he is by no means satisfied with himself. If now he were to go on living, he would go on acting in the same way on account of the unaltered nature of his character. Accordingly, he must cease to be what he is in order to be able to arise out of the germ of his nature as a new and different being. Therefore, death looses these bonds. The will again becomes free, for freedom lies in the essay, not in the operation. Arthur Schopenhauer.
Cause I am, always. Makes for easier living. But we got a new job lined up. I'm a big hitter after that.
More reading.
Is it gonna be
Horoscope Storyteller Group. Clients from the group Storyteller. Client number 1/2077 MB Scorpio. You did it again. You rolled up your sleeves and cleaned the Algian stables. Everyone admires you, but you know that your only reward will be the next task you're given. There are not many like you in Night City, but without you in the city would have long turned into shadows and dust. Avoid flirty AIs that try to impress you with their knowledge of ancient Greek. Your lucky place, the net. Okay. Number 2/2077. DK Capricorn. You're a born corpo. You plot, you plan, you calculate, and weave webs so tangled you sometimes lose yourself in them. If only you were the one calling the shots, you would already have the city at your feet. Unfortunately, you're caught up in a maze of responsibilities, but whatever you're plotting, make sure you see it through to the end. Avoid last-minute changes to plans. Lucky place is Arasaka Tower. Gemini. We'll just do Gemini. I'll just say what they are. You know the city like the back of your hand. At night you head out just to listen to the pulse of the streets, the juicy chatter, the muffled screams and drunken shouts. Just to soak up the atmosphere. You've been everywhere. You've tried everything. You're a free spirit, and in Night City, that makes you a unicorn. Avoid overworking. Your lucky place, newsroom. Taurus, you've done your time waiting in the shadows of others, but your patience finally paid off. The applause and flash photography are all yours. The world of media has opened its doors to you. Television, radio, brain dance, net, and this is just the beginning. Avoid the waves crashing at your feet. Lucky place, TV studio, Aries. When everyone was down and out, you came storming back in style. This city loves people like you. It's how legends are born. Your triumph is bittersweet. You returned, but you've been wounded. You've wound up on the street among the joy toys, con artists, and panhandlers. You know you've got biz here to take care of, but it can get tough when it feels like there's no end to it in sight. Avoid sketchy ripper docks. Your lucky place is Jig Jig Street. I'm assuming we're going to check all these places out. Leo, this city likes to devour players like you, but you know their kind too well to get caught off guard. You're on the ground. You know that in Night City, biz only gets done when you put your blood, sweat, and tears into it. Not just flimsy dreams. You eat dreamers for breakfast. Genetically modified nuts. Don't do those. Your lucky place is Haywood. I thought that's how we did Ares. Ares again. You've been in demand. You barely finish one task before someone's lined up to give you another. It often seems that you're on your own, but always remember you have a team you can count on. Avoid emotional policemen with difficult pasts. Your lucky place, a bar inspired by Babylonian culture. That is very specific. More Capricorn again. Although you've been riding with nomads for years, you're a Corpo at heart. You knew that from the moment you stepped into Konpeki Plaza. You felt at home there. You've had enough of camp life, constantly repairing generators, the sand gritting between your teeth. You'd have given up ages ago if you weren't so damn good at it. Avoid Raffin Shiv. Avoid shivs, guys. Your lucky place, Konpeki Plaza. Note, highly susceptible to the Barnum effect. And Virgo. You've been in the city for a short time, but you already know what and the how. The what and the how. You've already accomplished the toughest part. You have a good team at your back. You've just been landing small jobs for now, but you know you're hungry for something bigger. Avoid getting attached to friendly talking machines. Your lucky place, the music sense.
Don't you worry, mi amor. We're bulletproof.
All right.
Hello? Anybody there?
I didn't mean to destroy your trash, I'm sorry. Is there another way in here, or? Nope. Barred off. If you can pet, pet.
Even within us, your joy, your worth.
I'm gonna leave Jackie right down there laughing. Okay. First up, we got some reading. Second up, I am thirsty. So, let's take a drink. Beelzebub's tales to his grandson. Even before our arrival, many beings in Babylon had lost their minds over this subject, while many others were inching closer to the same fate. The burning question of the day, the question that racked the brains of both pitiful scientists and normal beings of Babylon, was this: do we have a soul or not? There were all sorts of the most fantastic theories on this subject, with new ones appearing all the time, and each and every one of the tempting hypotheses had its supporters. Despite the overwhelming number and diversity of these beliefs, they were all based on one of two completely opposing premises. The first was called atheism, while the other was idealism or dualism. All dualistic hypotheses held the soul existed, and of course that it was immortal and could suffer many things even after the death of the being. Meanwhile, the atheistic theories held the complete opposite view. In short, my boy, when we came to Babylon, we came upon what could only be called constructing the Tower of Babel. Read the Solo's Manual for Morgan Blackhand. Intro. Think you've got what it takes to be a legendary solo, huh? Sure you do. Otherwise, why pick up this book? Because it was there and I read everything? You're looking for respect, for fear, for a way to be on top. Maybe you heard someone quote me about winning battles with only a glance, before a single shot's been fired. Well, fine. I'll let you in on a secret. It is possible, and you can do it too, but only if you got the guts to survive going to hell and back more times than you can count. Thousands of fights, millions of bullets, hundreds of gallons of blood, yours included. That's what you have to look forward to, and you'll need a solid ripper, one you can trust, one you make a lifelong chumbatas out of, one who tells you every week it's a miracle you ain't dead by now. At least that's what he'll say if you're lucky. Nowadays, every kid with big iron, a sin leather coat, and a micro missile launcher thinks they're a hotshot solo. But you know what? Just because you killed a few goons with a smile on your lips don't make you anyone. Anyone can kill. I knew this rocker boy once who blew up a whole fucking platoon of corpo trash. Did that make him a solo? No, it made him dead. So think about, so still think you got what it takes to carve your name into the solo history? Good. Then this book is for you. A rock star blew up some corpo people? I wonder what happens when you jump off. I wonder. Excuse me, I'd like to go back down to the alley. Probably check all the rooftops in this game. Ah! Dingy down here.
Vicky, spry as every.
Rubber dock, though a common practice, cyberware installation is still a dangerous and invasive procedure which can only be performed by a qualified specialist. Ripper docks. There are several Ripper docks operating throughout Night City who offer a variety of different cyberware upgrades. Select your desired cybernetic upgrade from the list and enjoy your new abilities.
The old Ripper? It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Stuff to read in here, too.
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But, something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex Deshawn, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear?
You got it. I don't like owing money.
Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
I like how I said please. Just taking a look around, bud, because you never know. Hold the fuck on. Two things to read. Gotta read all the things in here. Just want to see where they are. Okay. Alright, sit. Okay, no teeth work, okay?
Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in.
Kuroshi? Whoa. Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
I gave you my word I'd pay you back, but this might be too rich for my blood.
We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you get back in one piece. Eddie's in hand. You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
Cyberware. Cybernetic implants are mechanical replacements for the organic parts of your body. They can give you superhuman-like abilities, which can improve your combat capability and help you survive in hazardous conditions. Although a common practice in 2077, the installation of cyberware is still an invasive and sometimes dangerous medical procedure. Only specialists known as Ripper Docs are trusted to install cyberware safety. And this is where you would probably also skip reading it if you skipped reading the other thing that we read. Anyway, doesn't matter. I have no idea. Are we just doing that? When we're doing hands? Legs. Well, we have to do this one, right? I don't even know. Immunity to shock, hell yeah. Ballistic coprocessor increases the chance of ricochet shots with power weapons. Directly links the user's optical implant to the weapon system, offering real-time data tracking. Do I have stuff for this?
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm of yours right here.
So, what's new in the life of Victor Vector?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, not much. And that's fine with me. I used to live in a world where all that mattered was who's who, what's what, and how's why.
And what happened?
One day, I just dropped it and never looked back. I'll never be a legend in this town, but been sleeping nights ever since. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Yeah.
Play by play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
I'm being called. Help?
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful.
Scanning people. Scanning people with your optical cyberware can provide you with a lot of useful information, such as how strong an enemy might be, who is in their crew, or what type of weapon they use. As a skilled netrunner, you can see a list of quick hacks, which you can use against your enemies.
Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
Database of wanted persons. The database of individuals with bounties assigned to them is now available to use. You can identify these wanted persons with your scanner. Since all are wanted, dead or alive, the methods you use to claim your reward are entirely up to you.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Yeah, and what about that virus?
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show 'em what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Dirt. Trailer park.
Who's winning?
Hernandez. You know, in the old days, that cripple Malone would have been flat on the boards. Now, every last fighter's got extra skull lining. Absorbs 75% of every blow.
Got cash riding on this?
Nah, just looking. It's out of habit more than anything else.
Miss it, don't you? How's biz going?
Can't complain. Corporals learn to keep their distance, and Sokka's back hiring lone mercs. They all gotta have the newest, shiniest implants.
Good thing you got Misty here to help. Handles your griping well.
Yeah, renting out her shop's the best decision I ever made.
You know what? Seems like you're the only person in Night City who's happy with this lot.
You get to a certain age, you drop all your illusions. Life just gets easier from there.
I'll leave it to your game. Okay. Let's read. Certificate of participation presented to Victor Vector. Second place, heavyweight class, 4th open finals, Watson Boxing Grand Prix. Harriet Boner, organizer, and Keyshawn Roberts, NCBA president, April 3rd, 2061. Not a lot to read in that one. That was palatable, for sure. Alright, where was that other one? Where's the other one? Must read your memories. I said I was scoping it out and I didn't even remember where that second one was. Hey, Vic. Point me in the direction of something that I can read. Yours. I read that one. Thought it was over here. Running late, sorry, hugs. You're fucked. Blaze to victory. We won't forget you're a dead man walking. If any of you lackeys show up here again, they're just going to be worse than a split jaw. We already saw that. Dear Victor, my name is Abigail Eden, and I'm a headhunter for Biotechnica. I was wondering if maybe you'd consider joining the world's most socially conscious, environmentally friendly corporate family. We offer full access to our state-of-the-art technology, security. You won't have to relocate from Watson, and an attractive career path. Let me know. It's worth it. I don't know where it is. What happened to it? Where is the stuff? Well, we can like jump higher too if we do those upgrades. Yeah, I'm still lost. Alright, well I guess I should have read that one before we started.
Heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds. Anything red.
Thanks, Misty. You're the best.
And your aura. It needs tending, baby. You gotta brush it daily. It's just no good if you don't.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
Are you just gonna chill here? Okay. I guess I'm gonna go outside.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Yeah, we know about that.
The NCPD advises those traveling beyond the mission.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
I've already seen my 30th.
It's
Mr.
first
V?
place or no place, Dex. Cost isn't a factor.
Classic. I'd expect nothing less from eager, supple youth. Respect. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech. A biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Client? What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slotting the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstrom, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Royce guy. What's he like?
A straight psychopath. Chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that. Except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate through an industrial microwave dryer. Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Mr. V. Quiet life or blaze of glory?
Do I get to answer? Because quiet life.
Later now.
Street cred. Performing certain actions will reward you with street cred. Build your street cred to make a name for yourself in the Night City underworld. Doing so will open up new opportunities.
Dexter, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally a nine, yeah?
Claimed to want to check our pro cred, but to me it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Hey, you don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack, something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Parker. Think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods and put my nose to the ground. Sniff around. Hasta luego.
Still trying to figure out how I want to do these thumbnails for this. Seems a little difficult. Feels like a first-person shooter anyway. Everything's in first person. It's hard to. I'm like, why I can't now? What are we doing down here?
How much for this? Not for sale. Delta.
There's so much to read in this game.
Hey, break 100 for me?
What am I, a bank?
Hey, come on. Can't make change.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to use your services.
Come on then. Time to tinker.
It's time to tinker. Okay, so that's how you do all that. And then I can go here and be like, yeah, gimme. Heal on kill. All commonplace stuff.
You're half man, half mega block. Not often I see a Ripper invest in a organic body like that.
Most people don't realize the brain functions better when it's tied to real, not synthetic musculature. Replace even a single hand, and you'll notice a dip in concentration and overall well-being. Cyberware is more harm than help.
Not great marketing for a Ripper doc.
Nope. But I don't slow biz from chromers like you.
Hey man, I had to do that. You called me a chromer. I don't like that. Chromer. see here. This must be the mission that they have sent me on. Sent me on this mission. And this must be the mission where the item is there. Wrong one. Let's go to 3.
Don't carry nothing like that.
But he said he got it here.
Maybe he got mixed up.
See what happens. It's red. I assume that this is because I'm going to steal it. Or not. Red just means that I can't use it. Does nobody care that I'm stealing your shit? Thanks for the shoes. Where the fuck should we go? Can't climb that? Bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. So much this gigantic food market. Get all that shit. This is how you get clothing.
You stink of junk food.
It's not that bad of a thing. Junk food. I mean, it's still bad.
Something's up. Moving to investigate.
I wasn't about to try to steal your car. It's cool.
Huh?
That's the police line. This is a police car. And those are police. Most of the doors are locked. But I was looking for love. You said there was love here. You said there was love here.
I know how to make you happy.
I want love. Give me love. Okay. No love. No love. No love. This is kind of like a centerpiece here. Don't mind me, I just don't know where the fuck I am. Isn't there an Arasaka tower?
How's this work? Any punk off the street can waltz in here, grab some shady running soft?
No, not just any punk. Over the counter, we fix cyberdecks. But if you come recommended and you know what you are looking for, I'm sure you will find it.
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
You're V, right? She had me hold the demon for you. It should work on any 3rd-gen deck.
Got a Militech power line. Think it'll do.
Solid gear. For a beginner.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is. You might extract some shimsoft or subroutines. Seems worth a try, either way.
This one that costs no money.
Got anything Nova for sale?
If you can afford it, yes.
Does Nova mean cool? What the fuck am I playing? Damn it. Okay. We're doing this again. Oh, that's a fail? Okay. This is ridiculous. Oh God. What the fuck was that? Too high. Concentrating really hard on this game. Oh god. Oh no! How long is this game? Okay. Damn it. I want to play that game. This guy's doing. So that, you know, that's awesome that they have arcade games here. I think we're doing the final reading here. The Undoing Fall of the First Net. Chapter 1, The Apocalypse. His name was Rach Bartmus. Everyone knows who destroyed the first net. The real question is why. Netwatch branded him a criminal and outlaw. The media called him a madman. Is either label correct? You be the judge. Below is a previously unpublished letter which Bartmus put out just before the release of Rabbids. Why has this document only now just emerged? Well, someone out there did not want you, my dear readers, to ever lay eyes on it. All the more reason to take a deep dive into the information available to us. Maria Jimenez. The first net was supposed to save us. It would serve as a platform for those without a voice. It would offer unlimited knowledge to those who hungered for it. It would bring a fractured humanity closer together than ever before in our history. But these hopes were hollow. False. The net spread its tendrils out around the globe faster than anyone could have predicted. Before anyone could ever consider the full range of consequences, this information superhighway turned out to be our path straight to hell. We were robbed of our privacy, deprived of our free will, stripped of our dignity. It was supposed to save us, but now even the net itself cannot be saved. It was molded by the corpse, which with sharp edges, spikes, and traps at every corner. Think of the net as a stream of water that flows gently into our minds, before freezing, swelling, and destroying us from the inside out. But remember this about ice. As hard as it may be, it's surprisingly brittle. One well-placed strike and it shatters into a million tiny pieces. Watch out today and you'll see just what I mean. Rach. There's a bunch of reading. I guess that we can go back to the apartment now. We can go back to the apartment now. I don't know where that is. Alright, side job, paid in full, side job. Gigs. Where is my apartment? Whoa, I can really zoom in. Oh. Run, damn it. I'm just gonna walk my happy ass to my room at night, so we can start seeing this city at night.
I got a bad feeling.
The night city that we can see at night. I have a feeling this is going to be a very long game. That's right, don't watch the ads. Almost forgot. Tons of loot and crude things that you can see all over this game. It'd be hell enough to remember that those things exist. Don't hit me! It's a fucking crosswalk, asshole. Took away 11 points of my health. How dare you? This person's dead. I didn't do it. You also don't care. Not gonna tell me who this is? Okay, I'm sorry. I've still yet to do that. Hey, children are having it happen to them too. I wonder if that's by choice. Cybernetics and shit. Or is that because that kid was literally blind without it? Bam, 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 bam. Don't run me over. Poster popped in. We got some pop in here. I do see it. It's not a secret. It's not a secret. Get some real shorts. Wet dreams are made of these. Shit. There are gangs everywhere. I don't know if I have to like select those in order to make them available, but I should probably do one right across the street. Thanks. I wish my actual car horn was like that. I've been going the wrong way. I don't know where I live. How do I get up on this walkway?
Why?
The end is near. How did you know? How rude. Fucking watch where you're going. How do I go back to my apartment? Nope, don't care. Not in the mood. Where the fuck is my apartment? I don't know where I'm going, damn it. Let's go towards the dot. Help. This it? This is no lift. This is no lift. Go around the corner. Don't worry about me. I'm not actually here. There are vending machines everywhere. I'm lost. Isn't that that car that ran me over? Watching you. Is this my home? Looks familiar. as we make our way back to the apartment here, I would like to invite you to headbutt that like button, subscribe, especially for the next episode of this. I know that pretty much all we did was just wander around and look at shit. But I mean, who doesn't do that in a grand open world like this? Moon's full. I wonder if it has phases. Because that would be pretty dope. That would be pretty dope. Home again. Can't just sit anywhere we want, I guess. We have to sit here. If you're gonna sit, you have to sit here with your plastic bag pillow, TV pillow. Why do these have all this stuff going on here? What is all this? Just advertisements in your house? So far, it's a very interesting game. It looks aesthetically pleasing, minus the slums that we have been running around in the last 2 hours. Yeah. Looks good. It looks like a good game. We got some pop-in issues. I'm not too worried about that. What are you gonna do? I have a poll up on the channel right now where we're gonna try to bring back the live stream, but you need to vote for what to play. The last entry, though, it does say Jackie Chan Stuntmaster for PlayStation 1. We could always, for that one in particular, you can write down in the comments what you would like in its place. It's like, that's just more like anything. Any game that I could really think of. But those will not be blind playthroughs. This is a blind playthrough. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a blind playthrough. And Dark Souls is a blind playthrough. So, if you want those, check those out. But the live stream will be so that I can hang out with you guys, and also play games, but also be able to pull myself away from something without being upset that my immersion has been broken because, I gotta talk with the chat or whatever. So, it's like, that's why I do games I have played on the live streams. I haven't done them since the end of Mass Effect 2, so hasn't been that long, maybe a month or two. But yeah, go vote over there. We have a few options set up, but then that last one again that says Jackie Chan Stuntmaster, just replace that with any other game like Skyrim, No Man's Sky, Minecraft. It doesn't matter. I'll play it. We'll hang out. Thank you again so much for watching. It's interesting to learn about this world and a lot of things that are happening in 2023, the day of our recording. We're in 2023 playing this game, and it's harkening back to 2023. And I haven't heard about these movies. Remade 54 years later. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode of Cyberpunk 2077. Take care.